Well, I followed her to the station with a suitcase in my hand. Well, I followed her to the station, suitcase in my hand. It was so hard to tell when your love's in vain, all my love's in vain.
Hiya.
Thanks.
Don't forget the doctors.
No. Well, the train rolled into the station.
Well, Lily's foster daughter moves in today, so she won't be here, and Sarah has just phoned in sick.
Is she okay?
Didn't sound it.
Hey, word on Ian.
Still at St. Phil's.
So, what time's Sappho arriving?
I have no idea.
She must be dead excited.
She must be. It's none of my business.
You know, we might have to start thinking about getting some cover if this
Mr.
goes.
Greasby. Hi. Peter Perry for Dr. Clay. You okay?
What do you think?
What's happened to Matthew?
Oh, he just thinks his father's dying in hospital and his fiance's disappeared without any explanation.
Maybe it's time you told him the truth.
I am really looking forward to that.
And Ian?
You really want to know? Enjoy.
I'm sorry for what I did.
For what? Sorry, for what?
The fire was my fault.
Thanks.
How's the Ranger career?
Yeah, not bad.
I was down there last week, plugging this new tour.
I hadn't heard about that.
I'm not surprised, no, my agent. I'm going to be doing an hour down the road, if you're interested. Lunchtime.
Yeah, great.
Checking out some stuff, see if the voice holds out.
How long's it been giving you trouble?
Weeks, if I'm honest. Great timing, eh, with a tour coming up and a baby. So what do you think? Nodules?
Possibly.
Or worse? Knowing how much I used to smoke?
Oh, I'll have to do some tests.
Okay.
You only had sex with me because I said I'd help your father.
Not very pleasant viewing.
Let me send it to the police.
Were they in hospital?
I admire your restraint.
I don't think admiration is. I nearly killed him, Daniel. I had the chance.
How?
Withholding his meds, I was this close.
That doesn't mean
I wanted to see him die in agony at my feet. And I nearly let it happen. And maybe that's what this has been about all along. Not justice. Not my father. Just me.
You know, you're so obsessed with this. I don't think you can imagine living without it.
Now there's his family to think of.
And where's this sudden burst of conscience?
I don't want to hurt anyone anymore.
What about your fiancé? Finish it with Matthew. It's over. Now make a decision about this, one way or another.
Thank you, Doctor.
I mean it. Today.
I'm amazed you still care. After all I've done to you. You've been more than a friend, Daniel. I won't forget it.
Just get yourself dressed, will you? You're a mess.
You know, we still haven't cleared the room for the cart.
I'll do it tomorrow, I promise. That means don't try and do anything on your own in there.
Well, I'll have to get used to that, won't I?
Oh, careful, love. I don't think I'll be getting any more of these.
That'll be Mo again.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Yes, I know I was.
Thank you. She's nice, isn't she? Very helpful. Can I get you a drink or anything?
What you got?
Juice, squash, tea? I might have some lemonade.
No, you're all right.
Well, I can get you some, well, whatever you want. Okay, Kirsty suggested we sort out a few ground rules before we start, so we don't get off on the wrong foot. So, I think it's important that we respect each other's privacy and space, but at the same time helping each other. I don't want you to go out without telling me, and I need you to be home by 7 o'clock. Okay, I apologise, but I don't like mess. By all means, watch the television, but only after you've finished your homework.
Don't do homework.
Sorry?
And I come home when I like. I'm not a little kid. And here are my rules, yeah? Don't mess with my stuff and don't stick your big nose in my life. Do you hear me? Because if you do, I'll be out of this door so fast that...
Sapphire, why don't you go up and settle in your...
Yeah, right, well, thanks.
All right, Eddie?
What happened to 10 o'clock?
Yeah, what's been on?
More important than business? Yeah, right, well, Worthing have just cancelled, so I'm bringing Preston forward.
Oh, that's a nice short trip from Plymouth.
Well, they've cancelled too. Trouble is, see, you're clashing with Ronnie Notman.
I thought he was in for a hip.
Yeah, he was, but they used his single in that new pizza advert. How's it go, Eddie? Anyway, Gravesend, they're still edging their bets. I think they're after that town show woman.
This is going great.
I'm doing my best, all right?
But Mo, Vicky's been in my ear about the baby. I've got a tax bill coming in. I don't know why we bothered.
No?
No, I don't.
Well, I'll tell you then, shall I? It's because you decided to do a blues tour. What was it? Get back to me roots or rediscover myself? Eh? Remind me, because I can't remember. Now, I'm about 10 grand in, right? And a lot of time, a lot of phone calls. So if you're thinking of pulling out now, pal, you can pull your checkbook out first. Yeah, all right. I need to see some commitments here, Pete, lad.
I've got a gig to...
Yeah, I want some enthusiasm. I don't want this going the same way as all the other ones. All right? Hey?
Right, who's coming then? Pete Perry's playing at the Icon.
Who is this bloke? Don't you remember him from the telly?
Yeah, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, what was that song? What was it called?
You were there, it's a classic.
Yes, that's the one, yes.
Hang on, did he wear leather trousers?
Oh, did he ever?
And his shirt undone?
Oh, to the waist.
Hey, you fancy some blues?
Been a long morning.
Right, take a break then.
Doesn't matter what mood you're in. Nothing like good music, is there?
In leather trousers.
Yeah.
So where have you been? I thought you'd come to the hospital. Why haven't you answered your phone? I needed you.
I've been thinking about us.
Is that as bad as it sounds? I don't understand.
I'm so sorry.
But what's changed? Because I haven't. I've never loved anyone more in my entire life.
It's me, and I'm sorry.
But why? Look, surely it's something we can work out. Okay, if we love each other, then...
No, Matthew.
What, you won't even give us a chance?
There's history. There's stuff you don't want to hear.
No, but I do. So much. More than anything else in the world. And whatever it is, I know we can get through it.
Ooh, 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 ooh. And now one from the Grand Home Master himself, Robert Johnson.
Sarah, please.
I can't.
Because there's someone else?
No.
Then what is it? Cold feet? Because if it's the wedding, then that can wait.
You need to speak to your father.
About what?
It's a very long story.
Sarah, what are you doing to me?
Here's the bottom line. I have been using you. Right from the beginning. I have never loved you. I do not love you.
That's not true.
I needed someone.
No. You're not like that.
Believe me, I am.
How stupid does that make me?
You deserve a lot better than me. And there's a lot better out there for you, trust me.
Trust you?
There's someone out there for you. I'm sorry. But it just isn't me.
When the train pulled into the station, I looked her in the eye. When the train pulled into the station, looked her in the eye. Was so lonesome, felt so lonesome, I couldn't help but cry. All my love's in vain. And the train pulled out of the station.
You're supposed to not.
Oh, I did.
Right, I've got another rule, yeah? Don't mess with the tunes. Get it?
I don't believe this.
What?
What do you think you're doing?
What?
Leatherbridge FM, am I right? Dr.
Clay.
Mo Hallam, Pete's manager.
Oh, right, Jimmy. Hi.
We're starting a new tour next week.
Yeah, so he said.
14 venues so far. Touch wood.
Sounds great.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure he's up to doing that many, because from what I just saw,
No, I'm sure he'll be fine.
there's something he's not telling me. What do you think, Doctor?
It's not ready for me to say.
But there is something.
It was nice to meet you, okay?
Because if it's the booze again, he's finished.
Sorry?
He'll never work again. I'll see to it personally.
When you can do that, can you?
I've been around a bit. I know a few people. See, it was me who got him started again a few years back, Doc, you know. Dried him up, cleaned him out a bit.
Sure he's very grateful.
Yeah. But I'm not so sure. I think he's back out on the edge, you know. Maybe it's his age, the baby. Who can tell with these arts he's saying, Doc? But you can tell him from me, personally, if you like. If he touches another drop, he's going to need a doctor. And a lot more besides.
You finished?
Could say that. No, I'm just packing up.
Well, how long are you going to be then?
I'm not sure.
Only I thought maybe we could go and get the paint.
Tomorrow, all right?
Well, it's still early.
Vicky, I'll be back when I'm back.
I wasn't drinking it, was I?
And you're not going to either.
I'm 12. You can't tell me what to do.
In my house I can.
Fine, I'll go somewhere else.
Do you have any idea how much damage that could do?
So could a lot of things.
And you're not doing any of those in my house either. Isn't that why you're here?
So you can boss me about all the time.
So you can get your life back together while you still have a chance.
What if I don't want you sticking your big nose into it?
Will you please stop insulting me?
Will you stop telling me what to do?
Well, then you stop being such a selfish little brat. Look, why don't we go out and do something?
Stick it.
Sapphire.
Like what?
I don't know, a film, a walk, something.
Don't have a clue, do you?
I don't want any lectures.
So it was great.
It was pitiful, and you know it. Someone once said, I think it was Clapton, the bigger the crowd, the higher the tightrope. This place, it's like trying to dig yourself out of a hole.
So what's been getting you down?
Ego? Nah, money, mate. I've got a house that's too big, a car that's too flash, and a wife who's too young. All left over from back in the day.
How's that going to help?
It ain't. Bourbon. Make it a lower one, please.
You know what he's like. He was supposed to bring them this morning.
Yeah, well, the demos are all down here.
Thanks, love. Right, Eddie. Please.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Vicky. I'm old.
Can't take that.
Hey, it's just business. That's all.
Stop it, please. Hey, do you know how much this cost?
And then.
Oh, no, come on, no way. Oh, you'll break his heart. You can't do this to him.
By the way, your agent told me to tell you if he finds out you're drinking again.
Yeah. Second.
Maybe he's worried.
About what? His money. You see, the last big tour didn't go quite as planned. 80s fever.
Because of the drink.
What do you think? Half a dozen clapped-out musos playing clapped-out songs to a bunch of clapped-out old farts trying to relive their youth. How depressing is that? And then it's all down at the hotel bar.
Wasn't just you then.
Well, it was me that mostly started it, yeah. You should have seen him on the stage. Oh, dear, bless him. Dancing in the aisles like your dad at a wedding. All you could see the front few rows was the lights bouncing off their ball patches. Cheers, mate. What?
You've got to come home. Pete, please, I need you here now. Please, just get back, will you?
I think it's the baby.
Ah, Kirsty. No, that's all right. Well, I wouldn't say a problem as such. Could you hang on a moment? I can hardly hear myself think. Kirsty? Yes. Oh.
How many?
30 chimpanzees.
And we're going to need some help here, please.
This is
Just deal with that later, okay?
What was he doing in our house? He's a dead man walking. I'll pull his head off.
Oh, well, you just concentrate on Vicky now, okay? Look, this could be serious. She's 7 weeks early. Just focus. She needs you here. Thank you. Good luck.
Oh, it's so nice to see you, Zara.
Judith, I've spoken to some colleagues and they assure me that once his medication is regulated, Ian's going to be fine.
Oh, thank you so much, Zara. You've saved his life. Have you seen Matthew? He's going to be over the moon.
I don't know how you do it.
What?
A sheer hypocrisy.
Oh, I think you do.
I take it you've broken up with him. Now you've had your little confession.
Yeah. And now you've got 2 hours before I send it.
2 hours to do what?
Tell your family before they hear it from the police.
As if you'd care.
It's over, Ian. You've lost. Just face it. 2 hours.
You know you're going to ruin their lives too. That wouldn't bother you. As you're just a sick, selfish, deranged child. I pity you!
No, they're vintage, mate. Absolute classics. Yeah, well, have a think about it.
Tour's off, sorry.
Well, fine. I'll sue him for anything else he's got. That house for a start.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't, do you?
It's on medical grounds.
Huh, like what? Eh? A bad liver? Alcohol poisoning?
Premature baby, possibly caused by trauma, brought on by you.
Don't talk rubbish.
And we'll say that, shall we?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean that if anything happens to their child, you'll be the one who's finished because I'll see to it personally. Do you understand? Those Pete's?
Not anymore.
How's she doing?
They said great.
You can get those x-rays done tomorrow, okay?
Look, I'm sorry, I was a bit stupid, really. I mean,
Forget it.
this is what really matters.
Yeah. I bought these for you from Mo's.
You just hand them to you.
Not exactly.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you later.
Well, look, hold on. Which one would you want?
What?
This one, yeah?
I can't take that.
Go on. From the 3 of us. To the station, suitcase in my hand. Well, I followed her to the station, suitcase in my hand.
Sapphire? Sapphire?
Was so hard to tell when your love's in vain. All my love's in vain. When the train rolled into the station, I looked her in the eye.
Priory Gibbons, pleased to meet you. Hi. I brought biscuits.
Patient healed, notes updated, mug washed, if there's nothing else.
Actually,
Oh no, don't do this to me.
there's just one emergency. They should be here any second. I'm really sorry.
I am responsible for your welfare, and you are staying in this house tonight if I have to sleep in front of that door.
I don't bite. Well, not unless you want me to.
Coming up, a young girl disappeared.